Hey y'all, it's Maurice with another video. In this video, I just quickly wanted to talk about the fact that more of us need to give up on the American dream. More of us need to give up on the American dream. I think in one of my first videos, I talked about how the American dream really is just a product that really for a lot of people have proven itself to be faulty. And I think that the more of us that buy into this faulty product, the more it upholds this system that has been proven to be nothing but, capitalism on steroids, where everything that is gained in this system is on the backs of the everyday people like you and I. And for me, it has been one of those things where I have accepted that I'm giving up on an American dream, but I'm learning how to create a dream of my own by using this system. Too often we see this. We see this online with a lot of celebrities and, people where they are intent on fighting against the system, but seeking some kind of validation and support, i.e. a check or i.e. any kind of awards or any kind of accolades or recognition from said system. In my mind, that's not quite how this thing works, like if you're gonna fight and buck against the system, fight and buck against the system, but you can't then expect that system to reward you, And so for me, I've accepted that long term, this will not be, like the American dream is not something that I aspire for. It's not something that I'm running after. Like, I don't need the kids in the white picket fence house, and like, I don't need all of those things, and I feel like it also too is this a la carte thing. Well, because the way it was sold to us was that it was this package deal. You take all of these steps, and from all of those steps, America supplied you with the package of dreams. I don't think that, I personally don't believe that that is true anymore. Maybe it was at one point and for a sector of people. But now I think that it has become an a la carte buffet. And I think that that's smart for you to think about this like that. Maybe you don't want the degree. Maybe you don't want the kids. Maybe you don't, and maybe you just want the house, and maybe you just want the corporate job. And those are the two things that I'm going to take, and I'm going to leave everything else on the table. So for me, I've just had to reimagine what it means to aspire, to chase after, to live for, because I know a lot of people live for what the American dream is. And then for me, it's really just about like, where do I see myself? What kind of life do I want to live? And how can I best utilize this system to help me create this life? Because just bucking against the system alone, you are going to be in this system one way or other. Maybe one way or another, you're in the system. And so I think that it behooves a lot of us to just start reimagining the way we see things, Listen, like I said, I don't need the kids. I don't need the house. I don't need, all of those things. But there are things that I want out of this life, and that I know that this a la carte buffet style picking of what the American dream can provide can help me get there. And so, I'm not completely bucked against the system. I know how to work within a system to get what I need out of that system, and also to be able to get what I need to push me into a position in life where I'm way more self-sufficient. And I think that a lot of us should be focusing on how to be self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Like, how do I create the kind of life that I want? How do I create the kind of life that I want within a system that, I'm choosing my words, nicely here, but how do I get the kind of life that I want within a system that has already proven itself to be unbeneficial to majority of us? And I think that is a huge thing. And I think that is something actually that I've been having quite a few conversations with some of my friends with, who also see, the world in this viewpoint, who also see that, America has not fulfilled, like its promise to a lot of people. And you can't see, because some of y'all are used to, and I'm just gonna call y'all out because y'all know what I always say, sometimes we got to be pulled up. Some of y'all are used to being in relationships where people don't fulfill their promises. I hear them birds chirping. Some of y'all are used to being in relationships where people don't fulfill their promises. So it's kind of easy to just fit in and, nah, you got to show me love. I'm not the kind of guy that you can let down and think that everything's okay, And so I've had to take a stand back and look at society, look at this world. And then I had to take inventory within myself, like, Maurice, what do you want? What do you want? And how can we get it? How can we operate within this system to bring what we truly want to fruition? And so I'm doing that. And I'm, prioritizing me. I'm prioritizing my family. I'm prioritizing my future. And I'm not making it all about what America has told me I would get. Because that'll keep you stuck too. Worried about what somebody told you would get. Somebody told you would get. Mary did an awesome song, maybe like 10 years ago called Go Get It. Go get it. Go get it. Go get your blessing. It's your time. I'm not a vocalist, but that's it. Go get your blessing. You talking about what somebody told you was going to get. Go get your blessing. It's your time to go and get it, I just wanted to drop those lines here. I love y'all, and always I'm appreciative for you listening and watching. Get up and reimagine your life. Create it, create it, create it. I'll see y'all in the next video.